This farm here, it's been in the family, 30 plus years. It's very special. It's basically where Joey's been raised and learned about hunting, and now we have his son, Shepherd, who's up here hunting as well. And it's been some of the best times of my life, really, coming up here before I had children, but after I had children, it's been incredibly special. All the seasons we come up and do our hunting for the deer and the turkey, it's just been fantastic. Such great memories, and we're tickled pink that we are able to have this kind of property in the family and use it as we have.
Basically found a place that we could buy pretty reasonable, and actually we ended up buying half of it. And I don't mean half in that we bought this half, here's the other half. Out of 250 acres, we bought a half interest. But I knew the people we were buying it from, and so we wrote up a deal where we had the option to buy the other half interest within a certain, I think within 5 years. So we bought it in '83. We could afford the half, but we couldn't afford the whole. We owned it with somebody else, but they didn't mind letting us do what we wanted, and they didn't say, oh, I'm going to let my uncle hunt now. So could have gone south in a million different ways. And so we kind of everybody decided that they would, what they could contribute, and some it was not much. And we started that way. And then I don't know if it was fully 5 years later, but we did end up buying the other half out from those folks that had sold it to us.
Well, I would say coming to the farm wasn't the same in the early years as it is now, because it wasn't a tradition yet. There wasn't a whole herd of people coming. There was, my dad and my 3 brothers, and we'd come up here and hunt. And certainly in those first years, we just wanted to shoot a deer, because the places we've been hunting over the years, public ground in different places, and the deer populations were low back then. So we were just excited as heck to see something with an antler on its head. And when we first started coming up here, this place was like a war zone, and there would be shooting all day long, just banging the crap out of them. Deer running for their life, scared to death. But again, we were just happy to get a deer. It was like a big success story to kill something. Well, I think Eric and my mom and dad kind of had that vision a little bit, that this was a place where the family could always come together. And it used to be, we would, of course, get together at Thanksgiving. And what started to happen is people wouldn't come from wherever they were back to Columbia at Thanksgiving because they were hunting somewhere the weekend before. And then it became, okay, well, we're going to get together up in Kirksville for deer season instead of get together, at Mom and Dad's for Thanksgiving. And it took my mom a long time to accept that. She would fight us on it, no, you got to come here for Thanksgiving. And finally, she realized that we were all getting together up here, and there were several years where we had Thanksgiving up here.
What do we want to do? And we decided, well, we ought to build a place. And that was me and my dad and a friend of mine. And we spent a year up there on weekends, and we built a nice little place that initially I wasn't going to run water to it because I'm a tightwad. And my dad's like, if you ever expect anybody other than you guys, like family, to stay here, maybe we ought to put water in. So the place is still standing. So I guess, I know we overbuilt it, but that was okay. The good memories are, it's a chance for family to get back together. Probably the goodest memories were when our children were young and they started going, and you know, we'd have a number of the kids up there, as well as many of the siblings.
Most of my earliest memories of hunting, period, are from this place. I know we have tons of pictures inside, and I don't know, what am I, 3 or 4, hanging out with big bucks, but I can remember pretty much all of it. You dragging, I remember when I was Shep, or I mean younger than Shep, Andy's age probably, waiting at the door on the deck for everybody to come home and tell a story if they got a buck or not. Most times you did. But now it's so cool to have my kids up here, Shep and Andy. Andy's too young to hunt, but Shep's up here. He was up here last year, got his first doe, first deer, and he was 7, so now we're back up here trying to get a buck. And yeah, all my vast majority of the deer I've ever killed in my life have been here.
This is the guy we need to worry about here. This is Wyatt. This is cousin Wyatt. High stress right now. He needs to kill a deer so bad.
It's family, extended family, you know, kids, grandkids now, some of that. And it's the excitement and the anticipation around all of it. Meaning, you know, tomorrow morning somebody's gonna get one. Oh, somebody might get a big one. And everybody feels that. It might happen tomorrow. I might get a Boone and Crockett buck tomorrow, that kind of a thing.
Opening day. Wait all year for it, and then all of a sudden it's over with. I don't know what else to say.
Sounds like you got high hopes for this morning.
Still need to wake up. I think the over-under is over-under 2.5 this morning. I'll take the over. We'll see. We'll see who can shoot straight this morning.
All right, Katie. You're not doing the same thing you did last year, are you?
I'm gonna try.
That ain't gonna happen.
Probably gonna have to sit more than an hour.
You get a spike.
Oh, that's Opa. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hunt with you guys. Oh boy. Opening day 2023. Got rut action at first light. They're moving. Down in the Joe hole. I think I've killed a couple down in here in the past. Yeah, we're excited to be here. Was it? You know, Chef. It had to be one of us, right? Where is that? Could be double wide. It's not Shep because he's got the suppressor on his, does he? It's gotta be Katie. Here he comes in the creek. Just hang on. I can't tell what it is. Tell me what you're gonna do here first. Are you gonna shoot him or not? Okay. Okay, hang on. Kill him when he gets in the road.
going down. He's going down. You see him? Yeah, I see him. He's going down. You got him. He's dead. Dude, are you kidding me? Wyatt? Let's go. Let's go. Dude, came right at the tree. Bow range. Dude, that's what it's all about. Come on. 7:15. 7:15. Dude, how cool was that? He came right. I was in your way the whole time. I couldn't see him. I know. Oh man. In the camera. I couldn't tell. I knew it was a decent buck, but when he got up close, I was like, yeah. I think he wasn't too. He's not too. No, he's ruddy little. Dude, I was on this side. I know. And I saw him coming up, and he cut. And I had to swing around you, and then he got on the road, and he started going away. I didn't have this shot because he was facing away from me, and he got around the oaks, and he turned left, broadside. Turned left. And then he just, man, if I was quicker, I could have shot him right here. What was that? Dude, he's old, ruddy, mature, stinky. Look at his head. Hey, look at that thing. Look at his slob head. Holy Gun opener 2023, man. Scrud Acres. And we have tagged out here this morning. Hunted for what? Maybe an hour, a little over an hour. 7:15. Got her done. He came in zigzagging on a scent trail and came in within bow range, and just like that, it happens fast and it's all over. But those are some memories you never forget. I don't know. I just feeling really thankful this morning. We got just an absolutely beautiful morning, and woods are perfect, and we got a good turnout, a lot of family around here to share this deer with, and even just this area that we're in now. You know, I've killed deer from that stand before, and you know, just on the other side of this ridge 15 years ago, my first ever bow kill, and you know, Zach's here working the camera, and he was here for that deer too, you know, so things kind of, they just come full circle, you know. And we were just kind of talking about this deer and looking at him, and it doesn't matter, he's not a monster, you know, he's so perfect. He's an old deer, and the exact kind of deer that the farm and Scrud Acres is all about, you know.
Give me a hug from the heart, man.
Something I wouldn't trade for anything.
That was so much fun.
UV!
Here's my kids. Hey! Oh, it's my daughter. Oh, Katie, you stayed out all day.
It was awesome. So awesome. Where'd you shoot
Excuse me, Katie. 2 for 2.
Good job. For like 20 minutes.
Good job.
Be on it all day today, to be clear.
So when I think about the why do I love hunting, and then why do I want to pass it on to my kids? You know, so I'm a man of faith, and my boys, kind of stewarding them and growing up to have their own faith. But I mean, out here, we're in God's creation, so I love it for that. And it's just a fantastic, you know, disconnect, honestly, from the world. But getting out here and the joy that hunting can bring is just something I've always loved. Dad and his brothers have as well. But to me, passing that down, there's just a fantastic part of life, and being out with God's creatures. So,
and I've told people the anticipation builds for 364 days. And honestly, the drive down for me is like when it peaks, just about. Because once you get here, you know, all right, Saturday afternoon, it's kind of over. You know, people start leaving on Sunday at noon, and, you know, whatever got shot, you know, you've seen it and it's hanging up, and you get to congratulate everybody. But it's just, it's kind of all that.
Wyatt texted me this morning,
He texted in the group. He said, "I can't believe it's already over."
That's exactly right. It's over, man. Yeah, what the hell's wrong with us? I mean, it's really just sitting out in the cold and freezing. And, but heck, you know, you love it.